guys, welcome back to the channel. Chen Yang here, and I hope you're doing well. So welcome to just Saturday vlog with me. I realized that having moved to Dubai, I really have not vlogged much and shown you guys around, so I'm very sorry about that. But basically, it's Saturday. I've just gone out for a run, 2 weeks post marathon. My body has been in bits, so basically I was not on top of my recovery during the marathon prep, and it's something I really regret now, but also something I've learned. I thought I was rolling out or getting enough sports massages. I was getting one each week, but it just was not enough for the volume of training I was doing, the amount of running and also lifting I was doing. So I haven't been like properly able to train my legs for a good like 5 weeks now. My glutes, my TFL, performance, everything's just super tight, which has been pulling at my back. So for a good like 3-4 weeks, I couldn't bend over. Like I can kind of do it now, but it's like painful at this point. So that's been an issue. I've been getting a lot of massages. I've been rolling out so much, just getting a ball and just digging it into my like hips and my piriformis, my glutes. It's painful. I'm like screaming, but it has gotten a lot better. So yeah, it's been a very slow sort of ease back into the gym and training. I've gone for a run today. It was like 8K, was amazing, just felt so good. Currently, my training's a lot more relaxed. The running is basically one sort of like interval run during the week and then one long run, zone 2 to zone 3. So just bringing down the heart rate of really slow paced run, just to build up my endurance. So if you want to learn how to run fast, you do have to learn how to run slow first, and run slow, build up that stamina. I'm actually quite a fast runner, but you know, like with my heart rate, what I want to do is I want to be able to bring down my heart rate whilst being able to run at the same pace I was running, so that when it comes to the next marathon that I'm going to be prepping for, I'm not going to be as tired, right? Because if your heart is working less for a fast pace that you're running at, well then obviously it's going to be easier for you. So anyways, did the run. I'm gonna show you guys, that's my split and Strava stats here. So around 152 if I remember correctly, 156 I think was zone 3 for me. I find it really hard to stay in zone 2, especially because it's really hot in Dubai now. It's like 30 degrees in the morning and you literally feel like you're roasting against the sun whilst you're running. It feels like you're running in a sauna, but it almost feels like real savage and you're kind of like, yes. Anyways, had breakfast, had some eggs on toast. Sourdough is like, me and sourdough go hand in hand. Currently, I am actually doing a cut as well. So I'm going to Bali in 2 months time and really want to do like some cool photo shoots like in the waterfall, by the beach. And I just want to lean out a little bit, just tighten up a little bit. I've been pretty much just eating intuitively for a whole year, eating a lot during marathon prep. And I was around like, I think 62 kgs. So I would much rather be around like 58, 57 for the shoot. Just where I feel a bit more like, a bit nicer and a bit more like defined. So also thought it'd be a nice challenge because I really have not felt like I've had to be too disciplined with food. Like I eat pretty well for myself anyways, but I just do want to have some discipline and actually like track my foods a little bit more and just be a bit more on top of it. So that's the goal for now in terms of physique, and then performances obviously continue just getting stronger once I can get back to the gym and getting faster, improving my running for December, my next marathon. So I started at 62 kgs 2 weeks ago. Now I'm at 59.5. So hopefully we can get down to 59 by Monday when I'm checking in. So no, like a lot of exciting things. But anyways, I'm just gonna go, and you guys already know, if you're an OG here, you know what I do on my Saturdays. I work. You know what I do every day, I work. But no, I have planned check-ins now, so I'm gonna get that done, and then I'm gonna take you guys to the beach club with me because it's my friend's birthday. It's her 30th. It's a surprise. She doesn't know I'm coming, and we're just gonna spend the day by the beach. So we're now at Beach. It's a really beautiful like beach club by Palm West Beach. I've been to a few here and this one's probably my favorite. It's a bit loud now, but the sand is just so soft and white. Like it's Greek style, so all the food's amazing. I got myself some chicken breast, I think chicken breast and chicken thigh, souvlaki with pita bread, and then obviously roasted potatoes and fries because your girl's cutting, so you need some fries, right? It's the only carbs that I'm cutting. But no, seriously, like if you are really on top of things and you know how to like manage your calories properly, it's not that hard to go out for food and still be able to make progress. I've dropped over like 2 kgs since starting my cut because I know how to manage my calories, but obviously that's taken a lot of time. But I just want to show you guys that you can eat out and still enjoy your social life whilst doing a fitness journey and whilst reaching your goals. How's your birthday?
Fucking lovely!
Yeah? How you feeling?
Fucking lovely! Lovely, sir. Getting smashed!
Woo! On water!
Water got slaughtered. That's mine.
Yes! Yeah. So nice. Okay, we have our baked potatoes. Ooh. That's so good. Do you want to say hi to the vlog? Hello! Alright guys, so happy Sunday. It is the next morning. So woke up this morning and went for breakfast with a friend just at JLT. So this is opposite where I'm currently living in the marina, and it's quite pretty. It's just water and different clusters. So had smashed avo and toast with 2 poached eggs just because I'm trying to diet at the moment. So these are things I can easily track and they're a lot more trackable than anything else on the menu. And then just pretty much did like a really long work block. So from like, I think it's like 10 to now, which is like 3, I really just sat there and just worked. Probably the most annoying customer because I just got nothing but water and just sat there on my laptop taking up space, but that's kind of what I always do at like every cafe that I go to. But no, I'm just walking back home now and I'm gonna make some lunch when I get home. I'll show you guys how I track the eggs on toast as well. I didn't take a photo, but yeah, like I'll just show you guys kind of how I usually track when I do go out. As always, like if you are say like at the end of your dieting phase, or if your maintenance is already quite low, or you've just started out like your fitness journey, and yeah, I would say definitely make sure that you are pretty much tracking all your meals. It's just going to make sure that you are actually going to, you know, progress the way you want to. There's a lot more kind of variables if you are tracking out and about, but again, if you've been tracking your whole life or for many years and you kind of know how to navigate food out, then it is going to be a lot easier. But as I go deeper into my cutting phase, I'm definitely going to be a lot more strict with myself. But I do have like quite a bit of time. I only have like 2 to 3 kgs I really realistically want to lose, so that does mean I have a bit more flexibility. But anyways guys, it is so hot. It's like 33 degrees, 34 degrees, I don't know what it is, but it's freaking hot. It was like 31 this morning, so I can only imagine it's like more than that now. So I can't imagine what it's going to be like in a month's time. But anyways, I'm gonna catch you guys when I get back home. I'm just getting my steps in, so I thought I might as well walk, even though I am literally dripping in sweat, but that is okay. So for reference, those buildings behind the big building, that is where I'm living. That's the marina. So this is like completely opposite it. It's a lot quieter than marina. There's not as much going on, but it's actually quite nice going for a stroll here, besides the fact that I'm literally dripping. But that is okay. Alright, so actually one thing that I really love about Dubai is that everything is so aesthetic. Like all the cafes here are so pretty. Everything's just like made to such a good standard. All the food's amazing. I've not had like one bad meal out here or poor service. The living costs are obviously higher, things are a lot more expensive, but it kind of makes up for it. But yeah, like even on my walks, I'm like, oh, so many pretty cafes. And obviously I love kind of like working from home than working from cafes. I just need a change of scenery. When you work for yourself, it can get quite lonely, because especially when you live by yourself as well, right? I'm in a different country with like none of my family here. I'm living by myself, working by myself. It's all online. It can be quite isolating. So I do find that just going to cafes, it's just nice having like people around me, like staff around me. I really kind of vibe off everyone else's energy. Alright guys, so back home now, and I'm just about to make me some lunch. It's a very late lunch, it's 4 p.m. And I've also just done a massive grocery haul, because Sundays are the days where I just plan my weekend in advance, get everything ready, because plan to fail, fails. Fail to plan to fail. So excuse my very empty fridge, but I only buy what I need. So I've got all my greens. This probably won't last me for very long, so I'll probably have to do a second order. Got some strawberries, got my Greek yogurt, some kale here, got my eggs here for breakfast, got my cucumbers, and then just some other greens. Excuse the very ripe banana there. Some apples, broccoli. So again, this probably will last me until like Wednesday, and then I'll have to do another order. But I've got all that in there, and then obviously I've got my protein sauce here. I've also frozen some beef here and some salmon, and then I've got all my like frozen berries in here as well, and then some frozen berries and edamame there. So that's all topped up, and then we have just a very small snack cupboard, to be fair. Some chocolate, some rice cakes, oats, and then some bars there, some extra chocolate there as well. But no, I just keep things very minimal, because again, the more you buy, the more you're gonna hoard, right? I've got some gummies here for my runs, and then I've got my crunchy bar here, some onions, some salt. So yeah, very simple. Ooh, Jesus. And then we've got some carb sauces, some more bananas, got my protein powder. I've got this one that I found, actually tried, don't really like it, so I've still got my blessed ones here. Some cereal frosties, some normal grain, what's it called? The bran flakes, all my supplements, some tuna. So yeah, that is pretty much what I have stocked up. So as you see, very simple, very basic. When I shop, I literally just go, what carb sources do I want? Sweet potatoes, wraps, bread, absolutely love sourdough. What protein sources do I want for the week? Usually I just rotate around like beef, tempeh, tofu, salmon. Haven't really bought chicken out here, but yeah, just rotate around some protein sources, sea bass, which is really nice, and then some greens, so just getting in a lot of different colors of vegetables. Some fat sources, so I always have peanut butter and tahini back at home, and avocado. That's pretty much me sorted, so just keeping it really simple and basic, just all the foods that I know are gonna make my body feel good. Also, because I'm cutting, I'm trying to just like actually go for like higher volume foods, so hence the potatoes, the sweet potatoes. I'm lazy, so I don't cook rice because I need a rice cooker, and I CBA waiting for the stove, like for the rice on the stove. So I've just been having like a lot of bread, a lot of wraps and sweet potato. I've also bought myself some Tupperware for tomorrow that's arriving, and I'm gonna just like bake all my potatoes and sweet potatoes for the week, because I found that I will be working, it'll be like 2 p.m. and I'll be, oh, I wanna have lunch, I'm like hungry, and I'm like, oh, I have to wait for my sweet potatoes and potatoes. So I'm gonna get all that prepped as well. And yeah, so big tip, utilize your Sundays, like evenings, just for prepping food. It's gonna take like maximum half an hour to just chop up your sweet potatoes, put them in the oven, get a batch of things cooked for yourself, and it really does make your week a lot easier, guys. So I'm gonna make my very late lunch right now. I've just been doing some extra work. I swear this is all I say, but I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to create an amazing community of women who are working on their health and fitness together, and that mission requires me to work and do everything I can in my waking hours. But yeah, I'm gonna make my lunch and I will show you guys when I'm done. Okay, so we have the meal. So we have my bread, some beef, so 120 grams of beef, literally just a handful of like salad and rocket underneath, cucumber and some capsicum. So literally, guys, if you are dieting and you're hungry, you're not having enough vegetables, literally just dump your plate full of lettuce, and like that is gonna fill you up, I promise you. And this literally just comes down to, excuse the water on my phone, oh my gosh. So this is what it comes down to. So we've got sourdough, 50 grams. Oh my gosh, it's not, there we go, it's focusing. Cucumber, beef, and then capsicum. Am I missing anything? No. It comes down to 353 calories, all of that. So guys, if you're struggling whilst dieting or trying to reach your physique goals, literally just dump vegetables on it. I don't track like lettuce because it's pretty much like 0 calories. Yeah, that's helpful. Also, I'm just gonna turn this music down because I'm aware that you guys probably cannot hear me. Anyways, now I can't monetize this video because it has music in it. It's fine. So yeah, if you guys need tips on dieting, literally just add as much color as you possibly can to your plate, which is obviously great for your body anyways. Like, let's just talk from a health perspective. Like, even if you're not dieting and you're just wanting to better your health, more vegetables, more color, more fresh food for your body. Get the protein in because that's really important for your muscle as well and for your energy. And then obviously get your carbs in, guys, because carbs are literally your body's preferred source of fuel. So please, ladies, stop cutting out carbs thinking that it's going to suddenly get you your dream body. Please stop thinking that carbs are the enemy. Please stop thinking that bread is the enemy. I'm literally having like bread every single day for multiple meals sometimes, just because it's easy. So yeah, I hope that if you guys are following me, you guys take away something from these vlogs, and that is you can eat the foods you love whilst reaching your goals. Obviously, you need to have appropriate nutrition knowledge and be consuming the right amount of calories and macros, but as long as that is done, you can have the foods you love. It doesn't mean go and just eat ice cream every day, because we love ice cream, I do too, or cookies every day, but it's about also just being like, how would I like to, like, if I had a child, how would I like her to eat? Like, how would I like her to be treating her body? And do the same, be your own parent here. Anyways, I'm gonna go and enjoy this, and I will see you guys later. All right, guys, so many hours later, it is now like 8 p.m. Basically, there's an app here, there's a few here actually, one called Just Life, where you can basically book for cleaners to come here. You can pretty much get everything done at your home. A salon, they can literally come and like clip your hair for you, do your nails, do a manicure, pedicure, massage, head massage, all these things, right? right? So I had downloaded it being like, okay, well, like I want to get my apartment cleaned and I'm just going to test out a different app because I already used a different company, but I just wanted to see which company was better and cheaper. But then with this one, I like topped it up with like heaps of credit thinking that it would never expire. And then yesterday I get this notification being like, hi, like your, I think it's like 300 AD is going to expire tomorrow. And I was like, wait, what? And I had just gotten my cleaner over like 2 days ago. So I was like, okay, well, I need to use up this credit or else it's just gonna like disappear. So I need to get my nails done anyway. So I basically got my nails done at home and oh my gosh, it took so long. So usually in the salon it takes like maximum 1 hour because you've got like 2 ladies for you, one on your fingers and then one on your toes. But because it's one lady hair, it literally took 3 hours. I was just sitting there like, oh my gosh. And I'm someone who like, I really struggle to not do anything like for a long period of time in terms of like, I just feel like I get guilty if I'm not productive or like working every hour. It's really bad. It's something I really need to get better at, like just not feeling guilty about. But I was sitting there and I was like, oh my gosh, it's been like 3 hours. I could have got so much work done. I could have done so much stuff. I could have been productive and I'm just sat here because like with my feet it was fine because I was on my phone like doing some work, but then when she was on my hands I was like, it's been like 3 hours. But anyways, I've gotten them done. They're like a nice sort of beigey pink. I thought I'd just go a bit plain. I was toying up between this and red and I was like, I feel like this is going to be a bit more like subtle, a bit more summery. But anyways guys, I'm gonna make dinner and then I'm gonna just plan the rest of my week and then go to bed. I'm filming a podcast tomorrow and have a few bits and bobs I really want to get done. A lot of actually, I actually had a lot of ideas whilst I was getting my nails done. I think it was the first time where I just sat there and I was like, let me just brainstorm, and I was like, oh, there's so many things I could be doing. So I'm gonna write down all those thoughts and maybe one will fruitate and become something really great. Who knows? Anyways, I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here, guys. Thanks so much for coming along. If you're still here, love you. And if you're new here, make sure to join me on Instagram. That's cz.fit. And otherwise, subscribe and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Mwah.